Salut, j'espère que tu vas bien, je te fais des bisous, on se retrouve sur The Invincible, je bois du thé. Qui est beaucoup trop chaud, donc je vais pas le boire tout de suite en fait, parce que je vais juste me brûler. Et nous allions emprunter le rover. Il faut que je ferme la porte là, en fait. Non? On ferme pas la porte, on... Je mets le contact et j'appuie sur le bouton rouge. Ok. Leave this cursed place. Et on a un peu de conduite parce que j'ai vu qu'il y avait des touches véhicules, alors moi ça m'intéresse. Oh wow.
I'm going. Please talk to me. Maybe that will calm me down. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace.
Ah non, c'est un peu comme...
And there are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshield shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
Il y a un klaxon? C'est une très bonne question, ça, monsieur Toupe. Non, il n'y a pas l'air. Il n'y a pas vraiment l'air. J'ai juste le droit de faire d'accélérer.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on that great machine, a true Frankenstein.
Je vais le regretter, c'est ce que je...
Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Ok. Du coup, le jeu, c'est pas... C'est pas de klaxon sur 20? Bah ouais, pour l'instant, ouais, c'est pas de klaxon sur 20. C'est même un peu de Death Stranding en plus captivant sur 20. Ouais, tout à fait exact. Par là. Mais il me dit où je dois aller. D'accord. Waouh, attention, il y a des... Il y a des cailloux. Ouh, je vais me retourner, je vais me retourner. Oh putain. Oh, c'est un tank le bordel. Putain, il bouge pas, hein. Une stabilité à toute épreuve. Mais j'en viens. Quitter la ville. Ah, mais parce que c'est une ville maintenant? Elle est nouvelle cette histoire. Je vais aller à gauche, tiens. C'est nouveau cette connerie là. C'est une ville maintenant? Ah oui, c'est la base des cons de l'Alliance là? What do you mean? Il y a trop de chemin, ça me rend zinzito.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city taps landing, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination,
Oh non.
as long as no structures collapse.
You don't know, do you?
It's not that simple. There are too many unknown variables.
Ah oui, d'accord.
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
D'accord. Ah.
I found a place to hide.
C'est étonnamment pas très bon. J'arrive pas à mettre la main dessus.
That's not it. I left the structure's behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
C'est étonnamment pas très bon.
2001.
Je m'attendais à un truc sympa et en fait c'est dégueulasse.
Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please
Ah.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter.
Ouais, j'avoue, doesn't matter.
What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data lockers. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
Bah j'aimerais bien mais... Ah d'accord. Ah.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
On est là-dessus.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Bah oui. Bah non, voilà. Je mange pas le bordel du coup, je comprends pas. Ah si. Ah, les prises de derrière, celle-là.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
Ah.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Par contre, la lumière, je vais l'éteindre parce qu'elle me saoule un peu là.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base.
I suggest you lie down.
Mhm.
The storm is raging.
It may not be that simple. I'm too tired to sleep.
Ah.
I know that paradox all too well. Can I help you somehow?
C'est moi le règlement. C'est il a déféqué.
Naturally. Have anything specific in mind?
Well, I'd love to know some official secrets about the Alliance base. The reason they're interested in this desiccated, bizarre planet that is Regis 3.
Are you implying that I should know these secrets?
Yes. I think you're hiding something from me, sir.
Ok.
And at this stage of the mission, I lack both the strength and the inclination.
Je vais me mettre ici parce que sinon vous lisez pas trop bien les sous-titres.
In that case, let me reveal something I should never say as a commander.
Ah, d'accord.
I have no idea what's going on this desiccated, fossilized egg. Know where the Alliance forces came from, why they came, or what they're doing here. Since we lost contact with the camp, I've had the feeling that I am deep in the dark.
Yeah, me too. Quite literally.
So I suggest we talk about something else, instead of getting ahead of ourselves. A more light-hearted subject, perhaps.
I wonder why I even applied for this job. It's probably because when I was 3 years old, my father and I stepped out into the garden to gaze at the stars.
D'accord.
And I cried.
Oh.
Stupid, right?
Bébou.
Were you afraid of the dark?
Sort of. It felt like I was falling upwards, being pulled in by the starry sky. The cosmos turned out to be so infinitely vast, and I was so infinitely small. And I didn't understand any of it. Why am I here? Why is everything here? What is it for? I couldn't find an answer. So I cried.
Right. You became an astronaut because the cosmos terrified you.
No. Because someday I want to understand. Or at least find as many answers as possible. And finally stop being afraid.
You won't come close to knowing everything. Trust me.
I'm not fooling myself. Someday maybe I'll just know.
Attendez, il y a un truc que je trouve chelou dans cette histoire. Parce qu'il parle de communauté au début, mais on est d'accord que le Dragonfly, c'est un vaisseau du Commonwealth. Ouais, il parle de communauté. En même temps, Commonwealth, ça peut vaguement se traduire par communauté, même si pas vraiment. L'Invincible. Parler de... Je sais plus c'était quoi, l'alliance cosmo-solidaire.
And you? Why did you become an astronaut?
In my case, there are two answers to this question.
I'm all ears.
As cadets, we participated in a series of meetings. HQ organized them to encourage potential recruits. We all said the same thing, just a little different. We all wanted to push the boundaries of human potential, discover what is undiscovered.
Fatigue quand même.
Remembering childhood memories when we first heard about the brave forces of the Commonwealth. Sometimes these speeches were already being prepared during the training, if you understand what I mean. Every astronaut wished to explore space. They had to wish that. But one reason, an honest reason, not a nice sounding memory that never happened. I haven't been able to find my place. So I came to the conclusion that I would not find it anywhere except out here, in space. Although I never dreamed of exploring. Such lofty ideas as expanding human limits were of little interest to me. It was among my crew that I...
Ah, goodbye.
Not good. Don't get a break.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
Oh, bollocks.
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Luna? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
3, 2, 7.
The next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yes, sir?
I'm here.
Ok.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. It should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
Ah non, mais la ville, c'est ça, ok.
Should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Quitter la ville. Il y a quoi dans la BD? Jasna. C'est une connerie. Ah non. C'est logique, en fait.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Ah, la musique est trop classe. J'aime trop.
It looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
Ça peut pas être la fin.
Jasna?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind.
Okay.
Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Ok. Génial. Quelle ambiance de merde. Ok. Pas de contact avec l'Alliance ou quoi, on en saura peut-être jamais plus. Ça c'est pas encore très explicite, mais bon. Rien à foutre, je vais vers la base de l'Alliance. Je veux en savoir plus. Donc il y a quand même une forme de rejouabilité.
Status? What's new?
I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Jasna, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No.
Non, non.
And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I'll understand if you find it necessary to leave. I would do it if I were you.
Well, then you're lucky I'm me. Please don't turn off your radio.
D'accord.
Going anywhere.
Je vous laisse pour ce soir, la bonne nuit, les des bisous, Goudouin, merci beaucoup d'être venu. Et merci pour votre kiss, cher sur de Goudouin Fier. Et évidemment, bon voyage en Écosse, parce qu'on ne se reverra sûrement pas d'ici là, à moins qu'on discute un peu sur Discord, si tu passes sur le Discord du stream. Mais en tout cas, molto bisous, molto bisuto, profite bien de ton séjour, et merci encore de ta présence et de ton récit. Molto bisuto.
I will be cautious, like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of
Molto
insubordination, professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
Ouais, ok. Hollow Knight 2 sous thème. Ah, Silksong, il y a eu des news sur Silksong, j'ai compris qu'il y avait rien.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
C'était une vanne justement. Ah d'accord. Eh bah courage.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
A balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you? Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet.
Bah y'a pas grand monde, hein.
Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see someone.
Ah si, y'a quelqu'un.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Bon, ils ont l'air d'excaver un truc là.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them. What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet.
Ah putain.
Could be some kind of trick.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Ok. D'accord, bon, il n'y a pas grand chose ici. Hein. D'accord. Ah putain. C'est un robot.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
D'accord. Bonjour. Putain, lui, c'est stoppé net. Hein. Arrêtez le bordel. Hein. Ah, ça c'est ouvert.
I'm going in. Clear. For now.
D'accord.
I can't hear anyone either.
La mort du soleil. La rectification de l'article. Au rédacteur machin chose responsable de l'article scandaleux salissant mon nom et minimisant l'impact de mes résultats scientifiques. Je vous saurai gré de rectifier l'article La mort du soleil pour l'interrogation, les menaces d'un scientifique. Pages 9 et 10 du numéro 5 de la revue périodique Jeunes astrophysiciens. Pardon. Publié cette année. On peut non seulement trouver dans ce texte une erreur de nature scientifique, mais également des citations inappropriées de mes hypothèses formulées lors du dernier congrès. Je joins une correction. Selon mes, entre parenthèses rappel de l'auteur Dr Bouza, non pas Bouza, recherches effectuées lors d'excursions cosmiques, je constate que le temps nécessaire à l'hydrogène pour s'épuiser lors de la combustion d'une étoile dépend de la masse de celle-ci. Ce phénomène s'applique à toutes les étoiles. Rien ne semble indiquer que la nôtre échappe à cette règle, quelle que soit notre volonté de mystifier les lois de la physique. Quelle est donc mon hypothèse? Dans le futur, tout le stock d'hydrogène contenu dans le noyau du Soleil viendra à s'épuiser. Sphère de fusion hydrogène s'étendra jusqu'à ce que la température descende en dessous de 6 millions de degrés, le noyau lui-même va diminuer, les cendres de la combustion hydrogène serviront de carburant, permettant ainsi une deuxième réaction de fusion de débuter. Cela prolongera la durée de vie du Soleil de quelques millions d'années. Cependant, il est certain que le Soleil va passer à l'état de naine jaune. Va passer de l'état de naine jaune à celui de géante rouge. L'attraction gravitationnelle entre Vénus et la Terre va diminuer, les corps célestes susmentionnés vont alors s'éloigner de l'étoile et seront en quelque sorte sauvés. Cependant, le puissant soleil rouge sera quand même capable d'absorber Mercure avant de mourir. Je maintiens selon mes recherches mon affirmation indiquant que le soleil, en tant qu'étoile de séquence principale, a une existence de 10 milliards d'années, ayant commencé il y a 5 milliards d'années, et brillera donc encore plus de 5 milliards d'années. Cependant, il ne s'agit pas, comme on peut le lire selon le rédacteur machin chose, d'une menace basée sur des hypothèses sans fondement, de bobards et de chimères de la part d'un docteur en sciences astro-paranormales en quête de renommée, perturbant la santé mentale de l'espèce humaine. L'évanescence est un processus qui touche à toute chose et à tout être présent dans l'univers. Elle touche également les rédacteurs d'une revue scientifique qui se complaisent dans la popularité et l'illusion du succès pour quelques écrits médiocres. Cordialement, Dr Bouza. PS, si vous ne réimprimez pas la correction accompagnée d'une lettre d'excuse, je me verrai contraint, afin de protéger la science et ma personne, d'agir en justice. D'accord. Qu'est-ce qu'on s'en branle, globalement? Bon, ça a l'air d'être une expédition scientifique, de tout ce qui est de plus scientifique, quoi. Un trou noir, le résumé de recherche trimestrielle. Les recherches empiriques et les simulations effectuées lors du dernier trimestre ont permis à notre équipage de tirer des conclusions suivantes. Toute matière peut devenir un trou noir. Le trou noir peut absorber la lumière grâce à la gravité. Nous en arriverons à la thèse que... Oh non. L'existence d'un trou noir est une conséquence de la théorie générale de la relativité. Un trou noir pourrait bien absorber une étoile, fût-elle de la taille du Soleil. La combustion d'une étoile, en d'autres termes sa dématérialisation, s'accompagnera d'un flash de matière provenant de l'intérieur du trou noir. Donner des vérifications renforcées, l'objet des recherches renforcées durant les prochaines années sera une singularité. L'objet de nos recherches renforcées durant un petit point d'une énorme masse présente dans chaque trou noir. Selon notre équipe, c'est à l'endroit précis où se situe ce point que plus aucune loi de la physique ne fonctionne. D'accord. Il n'y a pas grand chose à bouffer là-dedans. Hein.
Moving on. Still quiet.
D'accord.
It's eerie.
Bon, ça c'est fumer des grosses clopes, ça jusque là tout va bien.
I'm at the central module.
Ah.
In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah. The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Empty. They have a device for intercepting alarm signals. Empty. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived.
Je vous laisse bonne nuit à tous. Des bisous Yéyé. Merci pour d'être venu. La bonne soirée, la bonne nuitée. Et la prochaine.
Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 1, 8, 5, 6, 1.
754.
Oh non, putain.
It's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good?
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long...
Okay.
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here. But seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well,
Okay.
it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base.
D'accord.
On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him.
Ok.
They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Et ça, du coup, ça me sert à que dalle. Ah d'accord, c'est un peu chiant ça comme système. Ok.
I'm at the control station.
Ah, c'est le...
Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Ok.
Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
D'accord.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Ok. Ah oui, d'accord.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
Ça, c'est quoi alors? Ok, un dispo. Et ça... Un dispo aussi, bon, ok. Allez, monte, con de toi. Cogno des mimas. Ok. Quoi que ce soit qu'on puisse utiliser dans ce merdier, si ça, je sais pas ce que ça fait. Oh! Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette connerie?
Force field's down. I open the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
J'ai même pas capté qu'il y avait un... J'ai absolument même pas capté qu'il y avait un champ de force.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship.
I'm entering the next module.
Okay. Clouds are low.
Still... nothing. It looks like a geology lab.
Fortunately, the ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
D'accord.
To know. Thank you. The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from.
D'accord.
In such a peculiar form. Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. This base stands on the outer ring.
D'accord.
The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
D'accord.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us.
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. They conducted a soil survey, 500 meters deep.
Wow, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
But ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
I know this one. The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
Life was slowly recovering,
D'accord.
but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption. Do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another dominator has appeared on the land? Or on the
Putain, je reçois les newsletters de Picmix, au secours.
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
D'accord.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
D'accord.
Unfortunately,
Ok.
apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently?
I think so.
C'est un bordel cette base, dans tous les sens. Ça me rend zinzin. Et où le rover? Il est là. D'accord. On n'en saura pas plus, hein. C'est chelou, mais on n'en saura pas plus. C'était par là? Pas du tout, je pars dans le mauvais sens. À moins que... Attendez. Non. Convoy Path, Field Base 2. La Field Base 2, je suis passé à côté tout à l'heure. Mais du coup, c'est par où? Ah non, j'étais sur le bon chemin, c'est juste que j'aurais dû tourner à gauche au lieu d'aller à droite comme un connard. C'est ça, hein? Ouais, c'est ça. Paf! Je crois que c'est par là, hein. Ouais, voilà. Non, sérieusement, c'est par là? Ah, oh oh! Ah non, mais c'est le truc de... C'est le truc de force field, ça. Je peux pas vraiment faire quoi que ce soit.
I'm leaving the base, going after the convoy.
Oula, c'est bien vide ici. Ils sont pas trop fait chier sur le décor là. Dommage. Oula, oula, oula. Ah, les textures elles ont bavé d'un coup là. Retard d'affichage à la con là. Ah.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
well, for me it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that
Mais on peut rentrer là-dedans?
the ship, the bigger the problems.
Peut-être pas d'intérêt. Hein. Je vais aller vérifier. Putain, je vais
Two modules were placed nearby.
Ah.
The first one looks residential.
Oh là là. Non, réellement. C'est un pong sur oscilloscope. Je suis sûr qu'il y a un haut fait si je gagne. C'est sûr. Paf, la pastèque. peu chiant. Hein. Peut-être que si j'atteins un score de 10... Ah merde. Docteur Bouza Soft. Oh la vache. Docteur Bouza, il a fait son game. Oh non. Ça, je m'y attendais un peu. Hein.
They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
Yet they gave up all efforts.
Je vais rater, je pense. Hein. Je vais pas tarder là. Déjà tard. J'ai déjà poussé plus que d'habitude. Mais là, je pense que je finis pas tout de suite. Donc je vais m'arrêter là pour ce soir. C'est déjà très bien. Des bisous YouTube, merci beaucoup d'avoir regardé. On se retrouve très vite. Putain, mais il est déjà minuit 10. Ouais, j'avais pas vu. Des bisous YouTube.